Hi, welcome to the Easy Gourmet. I'm your chef today, Michael Mercil. That was a little weak, guys. I expected more out of you. Anyway, we are here today with some recent graduates from Detroit Lakes here. And we're going to go around and introduce everybody. And they're going to tell me where they're going to college next year. Why don't you just pass this mic down?
All right. I'm David Jonason, and I will be going to the University of Minnesota Duluth.
I'm Danny Ingberg, and I'll be going to MSUM in Moorhead.
I'm Nate Ginnity, and I'll be going to MSUM in Moorhead.
I'm Charlie Smith, and I'll be going to St. Scholastica in Duluth.
I'm Alex Potter, and I'll be going to Concordia Moorhead.
I'm Andrew Friesen, and I'll be going to MSUM in Moorhead.
I'm Joe Hansen. I'll be going to MSUM in Moorhead.
I'm Ross Mickelson, and I'll be going to NDSU in Fargo.
Well, thanks, guys, for joining us. So, how many of you are staying in dorms? Yeah. All of you? Okay, so do you plan on bringing a microwave?
Yeah, I got one.
You already got? Well, that's good. Are you going to bring one of those hot plates in?
George Foreman.
The George Foreman. You know what? What we're going to be cooking today, I bet we could do on the George Foreman, okay? You're just going to have to use a little creativity. I'm actually using a propane burner, which I don't know if I don't know if that would be legal, but you can get those the burner, the ones that you can plug in, and I know I've seen a lot of guys use those in the dorms, and I don't know if any of those rules have changed. But this is something that you can actually do in your dorm to impress the ladies. So what we're going to be doing today is a tenderloin steak, which I marinated in some Italian dressing. And we're going to get the pan nice and hot. Add a little butter in the bottom of the pan. Actually got thick already. And we want this to get really hot because we want a crust on the pan. We want a nice crust on the steak. I wrap the steak in a little bacon, and I've got some sea salt and garlic pepper here that we're going to season it with. As soon as that starts to sizzle, we're going to put it in there. And we'll show you that right after these messages. Welcome back to the Easy Gourmet. They're a little slow, but anyway, we got the filet in there. It's sizzling really nice. It's going to take probably about 10 minutes to cook. And it's going to turn out just awesome because you're going to get this crust on there. And you're looking for that crust because that's what's going to give it that charred flavor. Because if you're normally grilling, that's what you're looking for. When you put it on a gas grill or a charcoal grill, you're looking for that flavor, and that's what this is going to do. There are some steakhouses actually in the area that cook on flat tops versus a charbroiler. And some people swear by cooking a steak this way as opposed to a charbroiler. So it's going to turn out just amazing, and this is something that you can do in your dorm room. I know when I went to college, we were always looking for the good deals. And there was always a place in town that had the most amazing deals. Kind of like a speakeasy here. Today's 2-for-1 burgers, as a matter of fact. We do the filet mignons on Thursday, and those are 2-for-1s. We have a 2-for-1 special all the time, and that's what you got to look for when you're in Moorhead or Duluth. And there happens to be a speakeasy up in Moorhead too, just in case you're wondering. And then when I turned 21, we were looking for other deals, the alcoholic beverage deals, and I probably shouldn't be talking about that with our young crowd, but anyway, 2-for-1s, those are the best deals around, and of course we do that here every day of the week. So it's very important, I know, when you're young to be finding the best deals, and that's what you got to be looking for. And if you can't find them there, you're going to cook them in your dorm room, and this is what we're going to do for you today. I'm going to flip over that steak. It's looking really good. Nice crust on it. A We've got a bed of garlic mashed potatoes. And we're going to make a sauce too. And I can actually start with some of that. Got about a cup of butter. And if you go down the aisle where they've got those packet mixes of béarnaise and gravies and stuff like that, you're going to find one that says Knorr's on it. And believe it or not, it makes an amazing sauce as long as you use the right ingredients. I think we can just let that simmer a little bit longer. And we're going to bring this up to a little bit of a boil and it will thicken right up. And I'll plate this out right after these messages. Welcome back to the Easy Gourmet. So we've got do we need to do that one again? No, we're good. All right, yeah, just a little slow. Okay, so we took the meat out of the pan. It turned out just great. We have a nice little crust on it. I actually made the veggies in the microwave. And they do an amazing job. You just have to make sure there's a little saran wrap over it so all the moisture stays in and it steams them. Pay no attention to my pocket. And we're going to just lay the asparagus right on top of the potatoes, and then the steak is going to go on top of that. Yeah, you're going to impress the ladies like you wouldn't believe. The other thing I wanted to teach you here quick is, I'm sure if you guys have been cooking steaks, I mean, when you do it as much as we do it, we can touch it and know when the temperature is the right temperature. But if you have a handy dandy thermometer like this, at about 130, you have rare, medium rare, 140 you have medium, 150 you have medium well. So if you guys want to make the perfect steak, all you need is one of these. So then we're going to drizzle just a little sauce over the top. And for a little garnish, we're going to stick a little spring mix on top. Okay, stay up there. There we go. That's what's for dinner in the dorm room today. The filet mignon with a little béarnaise sauce. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on the Easy Gourmet.